Yo, what's up, NBA fans? Azad Sports back here again today. If you don't mind, go ahead and smack that like button and subscribe button real quick. It doesn't take long, helps out a lot. Anyways, I was just sitting here and I was thinking about the NBA season. It's coming up in less than a week, and I was trying to think of ideas, honestly, but I didn't know if I was gonna post tonight. But then I thought about the Brooklyn Nets, man, and I was just thinking, I was like, damn, these guys gonna be really fun to watch. I mean, obviously they're gonna be fun to watch. I mean, everybody knows they're gonna be a great team. I say top 4 or 5 seed is their floor. They're gonna be amazing next year. Kevin Durant's coming off an Achilles injury, but he's still Kevin Durant. They got KD and Kyrie Irving. That's gonna be a good ass team, and everybody wants to see that shit. And plus, they got plenty of pieces around them and shit. But just the fact that they have these two unstoppable offensive players with a good team around them and they're not too overpowered. Like, think about the Warriors. They had Curry and Durant, but they were just too overpowered, and a lot of people didn't like seeing that. But these guys aren't too overpowered. They're just good enough to be a contender in the conference. And I don't know, man. I just am so excited to see these guys. Think about it. These arguably are two of the best offensive scorers of all time. Now, don't have like a list of all the good offensive scorers ever. But just off the top of my head, I could say they could both be considered top 10 scorers of all time, especially Kevin Durant. For him especially, he's almost 7 foot tall, can pull up from anywhere, can drive, can stop on a dime. I mean, there's not a spot on the floor Kevin Durant can't score. And he showed you the other night, but he can still, it was the first time playing in a while, and he was effortless, getting buckets, driving past people, pulling up. I don't know if you saw Kyrie. He went like 7 for 9. I mean, that man, he may not be the best defender, but he is the definition of a shot creator, man. He can, like, it doesn't matter what angle you give him, how much defensive coverage or whatever. He is crafty and willing to find a way to put it up. Whether he has to fade away, whether he has to go under you and do reversed hook layup under the rim or some shit. Like whatever it is, he's willing to do it, and it's just two very talented offensive players. Are we gonna see Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant pick and rolls? Because I know Steve Nash said that he wanted Kevin Durant to play the 1 through 5. I've heard that about LeBron before too, and he never plays like center or whatever. But will Durant play center? I assume he probably play some power forward. So are we gonna see some pick and pops, pick and rolls with KD, especially the pick and pops? That could be deadly. I mean, um, you get Kyrie a little space coming off the screen. If you overcommit too hard, he's going to pass it out to an open Kevin Durant, who, if you try to overcommit from there, he could, sidestep for a three or blow past you. Either one doesn't give you the defense much options right there. Now, what I do think Steve Nash will do is obviously what they usually do with duos and stars. They will probably stagger their minutes. So they both start out in the first quarter, and after about 6 minutes, they probably have KD goes to the bench, I would imagine. And then, it'd be like Kyrie's time. He'd play the rest of the quarter, play the whole first quarter. And if he wants to go off, he can go off. Then he's going to be sitting to start the second quarter. KD would come in, for like the first 6 minutes. And then Kyrie would come in to finish the quarter. And KD may play like 2 or 3 minutes and then come out for the rest of the half. And then, they play a little bit more together in the second half. That's how a lot of coaches choose to do it. That's probably how they do it. They're pretty deep, so they can afford to sit them a little bit and not overplay both of them. They definitely don't want to overplay these guys. I mean, Kyrie Irving's already injury prone. KD kind of is too, and coming off Achilles. No, you don't want to do that, not at all. So I definitely will like to see them do that, but I hope they don't rest these guys too much, man, because I want to see these guys on the floor together. I am very curious if there's gonna be a lot of off-ball movement with this team though, because KD and Kyrie both do like to have the ball in their hand a lot. So I don't want to see Kyrie sitting on the wing. I don't want to see KD sitting on the wing. If one of them doesn't have the ball, unless they're doing like a pick and roll like I was talking about, I want KD and Kyrie setting off ball screens, coming around screens, running to the opposite side of the court, just trying to get themselves open, doing something, and not just standing there, waiting for their next turn to dribble the ball. Now they have, um, Joe Harris. He's a good shooter, but Spencer Dinwiddie and Karis LeVert also dribble the ball quite a good amount, which I think they both come off the bench. Because obviously Spencer Dinwiddie will. They said they want Karis LeVert to have like a Mono Ginobili role, which I think that's another reason why I think they're gonna be fun. I mean, if they're gonna have him come off the bench and he's gonna be their sixth man, hit their Mono Ginobili, their Jamal Crawford, their Lou Williams. Oh hell yeah, sign me up for that. That's gonna be fun. And of course they got DeAndre Jordan. I mean, he hasn't been on the team that meant anything in a while, but let's not forget he is still a serviceable center, and they also got Jarrett Allen, so they're never gonna have a bad center on the floor. There's just not any reason not to like this team, man. Who else did they get? Oh yeah, they got Shamet. Shamit. He'd probably be their starting two, I would imagine. Let's say Kyrie, Shamet, Joe Harris, Kevin Durant, and DeAndre Jordan. I don't know. That's a fun team if you ask me. Just seeing jump shots and good offense is always fun. I like inside scoring and big men and dunking and all that stuff, but you can't lie, man. That's why there's a lot more fans coming to the NBA now, just because jump shots in the NBA is fun to watch, and especially when you're shooting like KD and Kyrie do. I'm gonna be tuning in that every time, man. Okay, so now what I want you guys to do, I want you to comment down below. Tell me what you're excited for about this Nets team, or just your thoughts about the Nets team. How good you think they'd be. If you like the pairing of KD and Kyrie, if you think it sucks, if you think they should trade for someone, if you think they should trade for Harden, think they should trade for someone else. I don't know. Just give me your thoughts, man. Anything, just something about the Nets, or even your favorite team. I don't care. Just I like to have discussions in the comment for y'all. So just comment down below, man. Anyways, if you didn't like the video earlier, definitely go ahead and do that now, man. I won't get mad if you took a little long to. I just like that button to be blue. Alright, have a good day, y'all. I see you.